And the light blinks. Truth. Some karma for my ass. The nerve of me for acting as I did. Oh, how we bear the burden of peaceful retaliation when our flesh says revenge is a dish best served cold. Oh, how winter brushed up against my soul. Veins over frozen, heart iced over. How could I not understand that my burden was my duty and not to the world but strictly to me? But I was harboring fugitives that would soon escape into the world and cause chaos and confusion. And I, so wide-eyed and full of life, knew this, that my flesh was weak and willing, and in turn, I was clueless. I viewed it as another place he took me there. Yes, I wanted to escape the mayhem caused by the tides of his changing emotions. One minute he's closed off, the next minute he's open. So often the side I never used to see. He remained in the shadows, but in the foreground there was me. I knew he was leaning on the shoulder, but the shoulder wasn't me. And I foolishly let him, backed up into my feelings and wouldn't admit it. I wanted to love, but how could I love when love didn't love me? And he didn't love, so how could he love me? He said, I waited 7 years for you to grow up. Like my maturity was in question. My character under scrutiny. But his hands laid the foundation for me to act more stupidly. Yes, I admitted I had to grow up. I was the seed in the concrete that couldn't sprout up. I had swallowed too much bullshit. I had to throw up. Dirty D's consuming me. His weeds were cutting through to me. But even if it hurt, I like to live life dangerously. And it hurt. But I loved it. Not the pain, but the gain of calling him my lover, my friend, my everything. I placed in him. And no, I wasn't perfect. Trapped in concrete, I didn't feel worthy. I let my emotions control me. Insecurities buzzing like bees, landing on petals brighter than me. See, I mowed the grass, but it was hardly ever green. Watered the lawn with my own sweat and tears, and even after years, it remained lifeless. I wasn't speaking life in it. I was too wrapped up in raps and such, blowing on grass and buds, enthralled in the intention I had previously asked him of. I placed my order, but he wasn't delivering. So I had to seek someone else qualified of this mission who was willing to go the distance, and he did. I apologize, but excuse me for not addressing it earlier. I gave it 4 years before I decided to choose another, and I gave up on love just to make it work. I would have gone to the moon and back because that's what we were worth. And now, we're just something blowing in the wind, something we want to but can't really forget. Am I the only one wondering what could have been? Had we threw our egos in the trash instead of allowing our egos to be the trash that corroded our beings? Love is blind, and at the time, I just couldn't see it. I lay confronted with the reality that I had turned into this thing that I said I wasn't capable of being. And no matter how he hurt me, I sat with my dirty deeds, shoving them under beds, skeletons in closets. Yes, I was no better than him, and he no better than me. I did everything he did. If he could, I could, both up to no good. But he's chosen to exit, to enter into a world that he doesn't really know, and I can't help but let him. If I tried to stop him, he swear I was against him. So to each his own, a part of each other is missing. We can say goodbye, pretend the love died, move on, and never look back at our past life. But the truth is, it wasn't my ways that made you want to leave. It was the fact that I, faithful for all those years, gave you more than anyone had given. It's the fact that I became everything you were and could not lose. Through it all, in the end, I became just like you.